Smile.
Alright, so you'll see this is the van, the car and factories. You might notice, but this is back at GT Works. We've got the Tinny in the background. I'm going to put it on the roof. As I said, not many of you would have guessed it, but yeah, Bluefin is bringing back the Tinoo, and I've got my hands on one. So, phone's ringing. As per always, kind of always rings me on the phone. So we're just about to put the Tinoo on the roof. So I'll show you that as we do it. Now watch it fall off on camera.
What's that?
Now we'll watch it fall off on camera. Front, yeah, I was just thinking that. We got it back to fronts. We'll flip it around before we put it up there. So there it is. The secret is out. The Tinoo is back. The original Skinny Tinny. So this is going to be tested with the Mercury Avatar this week, and I'll get you some more footage of that. But does look quite good up there. I'll get your weight stats and everything else, but pretty happy with that. Here is a new setup with the Tinoo 300, the original Skinny Tinny is what Brad's called it, and this is its maiden voyage. I'm going to take it off the roof, and I've been setting up some stuff, and I'll show you how it all works. But you'll notice no strap over the top. We've just put this strap on the back. I just put this on to help me pull it off. Right, so we've got these set up. So this is holding the back of the boat, and I'll show you what I'm doing at the front of the boat. But all we're going to do is basically loosen these off. All right, so they just come off there. Now I should be able to just pull it back a little bit. The front two off. So there's one there. Zoom in on that, yeah, got it. And then this one just comes off there. So I'll leave them hanging there. Now the boat's ready to pull off the back. So all it is, some Teflon slides up there. And the strap just helps me get it to the ground on a good angle. I think they're 29 kilos all up, so not that heavy. Might even let Harry put it on the boat. So it is just like any other tinny. You just line this up, do these up, and that's all you need to do for the Avatar. I'll show you how to put that on in a second. I'll do these up tight because I don't particularly want to lose it. You recording? Yeah. Right, so the motor's in and it's locked in there. Alright, looks pretty big on there, doesn't it? Yeah. So I've got the battery here. It goes in the top of the motor. So in here you'll see that there's a little stopper that you take out, and then the battery can only go in one way. So that pretty much locks in. You'll see that the meters come up there, so just put your little catch in there, make sure the lid's done. So yes, this is the original Skinny Tinny, which is the Tinoo, so out of Bluefin, and I'm going to do some test driving with this out on the water and see how fast the Mercury 7.5E does take this boat. So because it is a small boat, I'm going to chuck the life jacket on and I'm going to go for a bit of a scoot.
Boat trip.
Doing 8.2 kilometres an hour tours in the boat. Just sort of cruising along, but I'm working out heights more than so one click more. If we were sitting out here, right? Old fat me would have to look at how I'm going to cast. I'm going to have to put some rod holders in to hold the rods.
Yeah, well, that's a given.
Yeah, I reckon standing up's not so much of an issue. It's buoyant enough to stand up in. That's fine. But its side to side weight is obviously where your issue lies. So you can't both lean to the one side. To sort of communicate with each other. But in the sense of, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It'll get us into some pretty cool spots. No doubt about that. The tiller arm being where it is a pain in the bum. So, tweaking it that way, forward. Alright, you can see the speed goes up here.
Yeah, it says 4.3 now.
There we go, flat out.
7.5. 7.9.
I'm just wondering if it is a little bit. I'll go one more click. I wonder if it is a bit height dependent. Because that 8 kilometres an hour is about what we were getting in the P395. So I actually thought this would go a bit faster than that. But it's cruising along quite nice. So you've got the 6 kilometres range. It's telling us we've got 6 kilometres of range left. Going flat out. But if we back it down to what you would class as sort of that trolling speed, you can see how the
15 kilometres.
The distance goes up, and if you were just idling along at sort of a fast trolling speed for water, you can see you 17 kilometres range. So that's a fair range if you're just cruising along. It's got battery percentage, so there's 89% back. I hadn't charged this after we used it the other day.
I don't think you can see it on the screen.
I need to go the other way. Turn into the sun.
Yeah, you try and point it at it.
Got it?
There we go, 89%.
Yeah. So, estimated 4 hours. We're doing about that trolling speed, about that 5 k's an hour, using 16, 17 kilowatts and 23 kilometre range. So I'll just go back to kilometres an hour. Okay. And we'll just turn around. Is that still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Right, so under here, right at the very front, there's a little lever that you pull that unlocks the spindle, right? So then you've got the whole motor in your hand.